Live this channel.
What is up, everybody? How we doing? Happy Wednesday to everybody out there. What's going on, people? What is going on? How we all doing out there? What's everybody up to? I see we got a bunch of people in here so far. Dat Beastly Boy, thank you very much for the resub with the Twitch Prime. I live this channel too. How's it going on, everybody? Charlie Boy, what's up? Izzian, how you doing? Cheesy Nugget, how you doing? The Wolftorius, Blazecat, Endermix, what's up, everybody? How we all doing? I feel like I was trying to mess with something for the Twitch chat, and it did not work out very well in the end. So, I think I messed it up, everybody. I think I might be able to fix it right here, though. Let's check this out. Nope, that messed it up completely. Can we do that? Nope. We'll leave it at that for now. I'll mess with it later, alright? What's going on, people? Today, we are here in a lovely single-player Minecraft world. I know, it's great! We're gonna be doing a lot of cool things. Today, I wanted to start out with some dirt gathering, some mountain building, and then we might get to some tree building, because, you know, hashtag team tree. We got to get on that train over there, you know. So, seems like it's working. I'm trying to add a drop shadow to the text, and you got to do it through custom scripting, so it's taking a while. But, Endymion? Well, I'm sorry, I'm never going to remember that, but my bad for messing it up. All right, we got a bunch of dirt shulker boxes on us right now that are actually empty, and we need to fix that. And I'm running low on stone as well, so I'm gonna bring 3 extra shulker boxes up that we can fill with stone. But today what we're gonna be doing is we're going right over the spoilers, and we're coming up here into the mountains. Thought the sewers were done? No, Lax, there is no way we could do all the sewers in that one episode. That was a lot of work. I put 10 hours in to get what we got done in that one episode. That was still a lot. So bear with me as we work through these. But what I did do is I removed all of the UFO trees down here. Y'all are welcome. I did it. You can just pats on the back for whip. No more UFO trees in my world. Why are you on such a beautiful... When it's such a beautiful Seattle sunny day? Because it's cold out there, dude. It is cold out there, and I like to live inside. I was outside earlier. I was at the dog park at lunch, and then I went and swam for an hour or so. And now I'm back. I ate lunch, and now we're here. How are you? I'm good, I'm good. You should shear all the trees under the mountains. Did you watch Mythical Sausage, though? I've not seen Sausage's video yet today. I was talking to him earlier. I was doing some grinding on Source Block to get a bunch of stone so we can actually start doing some things, some cool builds and stuff in the next episodes. So I was on there doing that stuff, and he was on, so we were chatting, but not a whole lot of watching of his stuff, though. I've been a little busy today. I had a few meetings this morning. It was pretty cool. Hope you're well. Hey, Crazy Slayer, what's up? How you doing? I'm gonna see if I can wear my glasses today. See if I'm not too hot. Ban Sabo? What did Sabo do this time, Lyndon? Come on, man. Alright, so what I wanted to do here was just clear out some trees, and then we can start leveling everything out. The problem is last time we came through here and just gathered the dirt, and then there's all the floating trees. So I want to today gather up a bunch of these trees so we can get all those situated and then go from there. Oh, Skinny Man, no. What did Sabo do this time? Are you hoping to follow in the footsteps of Hermitcraft with Source Block? I wouldn't say in the footsteps, but we are a multiplayer Minecraft server. So if you think that's following in the footsteps, then I guess so. But we have a lot of fun plans in store for you guys all start seeing, or you people, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to assume you're all guys. You all will start seeing some really cool stuff coming here soon. We've got some fun plans in the works. Demise 2.0. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. Hermitcraft is way different from Sourceblock. Hermitcraft has been around a lot longer. I think it's that we're all trying to find our groove with how we want to be doing things. So, but it'll be fun. We got a few cool things in the works right now. One thing that I do need to figure out on this world, though, is I need to figure out how to get food. We have 21 chicken left and 9 apples, and that is all the food I have to my name in this world of edible stuff currently. We can cook up a bunch of fish, but what hasn't Sabo done is the real question. Lyndon, you're right. Oh, we got Sabo in here right now. Slash. Lyndon, you're gonna hate this. Slash mod Sabos. There we go. Sabo, you can talk now. You have mod. So Sabo, if you want to ban Lyndon, you now have the power. Don't ban Lyndon though. He's a cool guy. There's an estimated release of the texture pack. Just released. So there's an issue that Germsy Boy pointed out to me a while ago, or I noticed through one of his videos, is that in Minecraft, whoa, weird. In Minecraft 1.15 snapshots right now, the Bees and Bugs update, textures for paintings can no longer be transparent. And that's a huge issue. That's a huge issue, potentially. If paintings can no longer be transparent, then we got to rework a lot of things in the texture pack. So I'm kind of holding off right now to see what's going on with that, but I guess I shouldn't hold off for too long. I'll figure out some way to make it work in the end. Bees are evil? Yeah. Are you building trees first? Right now we're chopping trees. I know, we're hashtag team trees. We're chopping down all the trees in Minecraft. It's great. Rip texture pack. I know, Killer Corgi. I want to see if I can't get in contact with the devs to see if that's like intentional or not. Because they did it when they updated paintings last. They removed the ability for you to have a full transparent background on a painting, which kind of was bothersome. But I'm hoping that can be something that we can fix here soon. Because I found a few workaround ways of doing that without it. But we will see. Global warming, plant trees. I know, Cheesy Nugget. I know, buddy. I know. Are you going to make this world available to download in the future? Episode 250. You'll have the next world download. Last world download was episode 225. So every 25 episodes, you can get a download of this world right here. Burn the birch? No, birch is so useful. Why would you get rid of such a lovely block? That's just mean. Birch did nothing bad to you. Man, we've built more trees in this than we probably have chopped down. Well, maybe not exactly, but we're close to it. Most of the trees I chop in this world, I planted, grew them, and then chopped them down. This way, we're trying to get all the dirt off the top of the earth so we can move it up there and build a custom forest up there. So we're trying to elevate the trees to get them closer to that ozone layer where we're having all the issues. So, you know, in the end, this will be good. This will be good for everybody. Have you made any custom large birch trees in this world? Yes, we have, Cowlord. They are in the last world download too. Go check out by the vineyard on top of the hill. There's a bunch of birch trees, and there's a few inside the city itself. There's a little city park in there that has a birch tree in it. Have you ever thought of making a Dishonored style city, Victorian steampunkish? Maybe in the as a creative project in the future, but Dishonored, I feel like I'd want so much more. I love that game though. The original Dishonored was so cool. That's one of the only, I'm not a huge fan of Assassin's Creed games, stuff like that, or Thief or anything like those. Not my favorite games, but Dishonored was one that I absolutely loved. I got it and I played it and beat the whole Dishonored 1 for the first time in a weekend. And then I went back and played it again the next weekend and beat it in a no-kill playthrough. It was really, really fun though. What's your favorite type of tree? You're a dark oak child. I really, really like... if we have to go purely off the look of a tree, I really like the large jungle trees. I would say favorite type of tree is probably like spruce. Spruce is probably my go-to. But I really do enjoy I do like dark oak trees, actually. I think they're cool. I just wish they had more variety to them. What's your favorite vehicle to build? I don't really build vehicles. I guess like a wagon or a cart. I like adding those into builds, so I do. I'm doing a similar thing to you, trying to make a little fishing town with some farms, but it's on a server. I could download it any time and do it as a single player. It's fun with friends, even though they're trash at building. Well, you gotta help them learn how to build better. You can show them your cool stuff and be like, this is how I did it. And then you can make a following, and then you can make a YouTube channel, and you could become internet famous. Right? You can all start with your friends at school. Let's really, really hope that I remembered to repair all my shovels before coming here. Let's check that real quick before we forget. Feelings on modern builds. I would like to do a modern build here soon. I'm actually thinking about doing a creative modern build of sorts here pretty soon. I think that'd be kind of a fun mix. I want to experiment with it. I want to start experimenting more with building. And I think modern would be a good way to get started on that. Because that's something that I just don't do. And it forces me to break all of my building habits to try and do it. And so I think it'd be pretty fun to get a modern build on here. Not on this world, sorry. But like do a modern build on the channel. I literally just started to play Skyrim 3 days ago. It is insane. I love the open world. When I get a PC still staying up, we're gonna play Witcher 3. Awesome, Mr. Bino. That's cool. Skyrim's a good one. Skyrim was it was a really fun game. I haven't played it for a good while, but I definitely put a few hundred hours into that. I got a 60 on a math test. Time to meet the plastic slipper. Oh man. Have you ever built an Asian-inspired world? I have tried in the past. We tried doing that on Decidedly Vanilla way back when, and then just, unfortunately, due to having a real job as well as doing, not a real job, another job as well as trying to be a YouTuber at the time, did not have the time I wanted to commit into that world, so unfortunately it kind of fell through. Do you ever think you'll connect the custom landscapes back to the standard terrain? That's the plan in the end. Doesn't your back hurt from all the sitting, especially now you're going full time? Anastasia, I was at the dog park for an hour today, and then I got back and I ate lunch and stood in the kitchen while I ate, so I wasn't sitting. And then I went to the pool and swam for an hour. So I've actually been moving a bunch. It's been pretty good. I've been up and moving a lot. I think honestly, now that I'm at home, I move around more than I did when I had my last job, because I had an office job before this, so I sat at a desk all day anyways. The only thing I miss is my desk at work was a standing desk, so I could at least like change it up to a standing position if I got tired or something. Cannot do that here though. My ceiling here is a little short. I can almost touch it by doing that, so it would be great if I had a taller ceiling. I actually would have bought a standing desk if I had a taller ceiling, but no standing desk from me. Hey, Vigo man, how you doing, dude? How's it going? If anybody has not heard of the Vigo man, so he's pretty famous now. He got a shout out from BOO last week. But you all should definitely check him out. Vigo's a very cool dude, and he's a very good builder. In your next build or something, maybe you could add a huge tree, like max height kind of tree, and in the middle of the tree have some loke. What's a loke? You mean lore? We need Friedrich. Yeah, it's the last stream of October. So, you know, if any Friedrich's going to be going out here with the #1 seed if nobody else comes up to it. Ooh, our inventory is full. This is going to be our wood shulker box. We can just throw all of our wood junk in here. The dirt can stay. The egg can go over there. Just placing them blocks as usual. Nice, Vigo, nice. The story of our lives, right? The story of our lives. Placing more blocks in Minecraft. There's always more blocks to be placed. You place one block, you gotta place like 5 more. That's how it goes. Speaking of which, where is the logs in this? Wait, why is this so quiet? Oh, my game sounds are off. I was like, why is this so quiet? Leaves make a sound when you break them. Ah, much better. Let's move that. Let's move that up a little bit for y'all so you can hear this a little bit better. Vigo, I gotta say, I gotta come check out Krasberg soon. I need some new ideas for building up a city, so maybe we can figure out something to do that. How old are you? Old enough to rent a car. And yeah, recently old enough to rent a car. Also, you can scroll down, it's in the panels. Greetings from Germany. Wolftorius, what's going on? All right, let's finish chopping all the trees out to like this side right here, and then I think we can start gathering up all the dirt, and that should be a large enough area of trees cleared out here so we can kind of keep going. Making some progress, because I don't want to spend too long here chopping down trees. I would love to actually get up to building some of that stuff. I've laid out a bunch of new plans up there for filling in a lot of the dirt area to where we can start to actually build our Nordic village, which is going to be great. And I'm so excited to get to that. I'm very, very pumped for that. What's the best tips for making a medieval city? Best tips for making a medieval city. Probably don't have cars. No. I would say best tips for making any city, it really comes down to the layout of how you're going to get started with the project can really help it. And try and break... What I like to do inside my big builds, this applies to every big build, is play with the sightlines. So you say you have like a big awesome palace in the middle of your medieval city or whatever you're doing. Make it so that you can't see that from everywhere you are, but like you walk down a road or something and the road curves and comes around a corner and then it just opens up, like it just opens up and you can see the big thing, and then you like keep walking, it disappears as you get closer and then it reappears, and just kind of draw the eye of the player around where you're going. That can be pretty cool. And a big thing for me is I find that building on angles, so things aren't just exactly straight lines everywhere, I find that that can actually be really, really useful for making the builds feel a little bit better and a little bit more completed, I guess. Now you just have to build some custom trees on the Patreon server. Lyndon, I built a few on there. I built a birch tree on the Patreon server way back when. Is the music too loud for y'all? What do you mean you don't like electronic music? We can go over to some other ones. It's a radio station. It plays whatever it wants. It's all no copyright radio stations. We can go to... Let's do some chill. Let's do some chill music. And get some nice piano music going here. You all ready? And just chill. Is everything very static? What? I can't do this. I'm gonna fall asleep if I put this music on for too long. That's gonna make me fall asleep so fast. Let's go with this station called Upbeat Music. Play some Judas Priest, best calm music you'll ever hear. Yeah, I totally right there with you on that one. I was a metalhead growing up, so it wouldn't be too terrible for me. I used to be really, really into Bullet for My Valentine, Five Finger Death Punch, and who else was I really into? I guess those are kind of big. Avenged Sevenfold was pretty big. I like Pink Floyd. I never saw them in concert or anything like that, though. The rest I all saw in concert multiple times. Let's get all of these saplings, and then we can move over into the dirt harvesting process. We got to save the saplings to replant all of our trees, you know. Went to a Slipknot concert not long ago. It was wild. Yeah, I'm sure. I've been to I've seen Slipknot once, and that was insane. One of the best concerts I've ever been to, though, was I saw Marilyn Manson. Way long ago, and I never really enjoyed his music too much, but his show, the show he put on, purely just like the everything going on stage, was insanely cool. That was probably one of the most memorable concerts I've ever been to. All right, let's get this big tree down just because these always annoy me. And then we can get on. We can get over to the dirt gathering. Yep. How do you move all the block of one type into the shulker box? Shift click it. I'm going to a concert for my favorite band, Skillet, in December. Skillet's pretty good. I haven't been to a concert for a long time. I've been wanting to go to a few soon. I think the last concert I went to was Ellie Goulding, like 3 years ago, probably. After you build your Nordic village, maybe build a disenchantment type village. Be interesting. Hey Moonchild, how's it going? How do you drop a whole stack of items from your inventory? Shift Q. Hold shift and press the button to do it normally. It'll probably work. Alright, let's get all of these things gathered up, and it's time to farm some dirt! Woo! Wait, hold up, are you sure you... Warm side, I probably do. If it's who I'm thinking of, I think I definitely do. Yeah, warm side, definitely know what you're talking about. Tell him I said hi. You could maybe make something related to the plague since it was quite a big deal back then. See, the problem with doing like an area that's like the plague and everything's dead or dying is like then you have to explain why the other areas aren't dead and dying, and that to me just sounds like a lot of work. Did some manual mountain stuff in my world today, and I can't understand how you do this huge mountain. Vigo, we've probably put 200 hours into this thing at this point. Yeah, it's been a lot of time. It's been a very lot of time. Creating a little flattened out area here to place all of our shulker boxes down, like a so, and then we can do a bam. There's a wood chest, and we got 1 and 2 for the dirt chests, and 3 and 4 for the dirt chests, and 5 for the dirt chests, and then we got these for extras later on, depending on what we want to do. And please tell me my shovels are repaired. Fortune shovel, fortune shovel. I guess we only need 1 right now. So, why does this one not have unbreaking on it? What am I doing? Why don't I have unbreaking on that? How much time do you have on this world? I believe we are at 60 something days played time. We've traded with the villager 666 times, and I think I'm gonna keep it at that number. 67 days of playtime at this point. 66.9 days of playtime. It's a lot of days of playtime. Whoop, I loaded up an old world with a border and turned a super flat world in survival. I'm sorry to hear that. No idea how to fix it though. I'm sorry if you're hoping for that. What was I doing to this tree? How did I not finish this? What is wrong with me? One, 5, 8, 4 hours have been put into this world. That's probably true. Almost 1,600 hours of playtime, everybody. How did I forget that? The heck is wrong with me? How am I forgetting these? Okay, that looks like that's good now. Is there a way to convert 1.13.2 world to 1.14 at all? There is. You can literally just start playing. If you're hoping to update your old chunks, you need to delete those chunks and then reopen them inside of the new world. A program that can do it is Chunky. If you download their beta versions that are fully updated for that. Undead Ace, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. But yeah, if you're looking to get everything set up so you can kind of have the... Ooh, we got a ghost block. There it is. But if you're looking to like fully update your existing stuff like around your own builds themselves, that's not possible since everything is loaded by a chunk. Basically what you gotta do is delete the old ones that you don't want anymore, and then they'll reset into new ones and be updated. I'll make a video on how to do it for when 1.15 comes out probably, so that people can get the new honey stuff everywhere inside their worlds, and I think that'd be kind of cool to do, so we'll get around to that eventually. But right now we got a lot of build things going on. I'm not really in a tutorial mood right now. I don't really want to record tutorial videos right now. I'm trying to be really smart about every video I do record is one that I personally would want to watch and would be interested in. So I think I'm going to move back towards that and really try and focus in on like what I want to create again here soon. Whip, you're not getting the gist. I fly on the world by mining and digging the world. Oh, very cool. Exclamation point resource pack can get you a download for it. It's not fully up to date. I will get the update date download out here in a few weeks. If you want the up-to-date download, it is available over on Patreon for anybody who wants to support there. But the The public download is not fully up to date yet. I am working on all of that, I promise. It's just taking a little bit longer because I've been building so much. I've been a very, very busy Minecraft player recently. I think your best vids are time-lapse builds. I know they take a lot of time and effort, but they are great. Moody, I appreciate that. The time-lapse builds are like stuff that's fun to do for me, but it's like I wouldn't want to only do time-lapse builds because I like playing survival. I like doing the time-lapses in survival and stuff like that, but as far as it goes for like I'm guessing you're talking about like the creative time-lapse builds. Why can I not? Oh, it was that one. I'm guessing you're talking about creative time-lapse builds though, and those for me, like, they're fun to do every once in a while, but after a while I get burnt out of just kind of like recording to put out a video instead of recording to do what I want to do. Hopefully that makes sense. I swear I tried to do that. Okay, where are all these ghost blocks from, everybody? What the heck is going on? Undead Ace, thank you so much for the 100 bits again, and love your videos, Swip. You have improved my building skills exponentially due to your building with whip videos. Thank you. Awesome, Undead Ace. That's very cool to hear. Glad I could help you out. We got some cool ones coming. There's a good video coming out tomorrow, so hopefully y'all enjoy that one. We got Building with Whip coming out tomorrow, and then we're going to be doing Source Block on Saturday, and I think Building with Whip again on Sunday. We'll see. Or no. Sunday I got a tutorial coming out that I was interested in. I lied saying I'm not interested in tutorials anymore. Is it good to have a lot of detail in builds? Toxic, it's all about balance. If you have too much detail in builds, it's going to look really blah and gross. But if you don't have enough detail in builds, it's going to look boring. It's all about figuring the balance that you want to go with. What's your favorite show? I honestly don't watch TV. I really don't watch TV at all. My girlfriend and I have been she's been watching it a lot, but Great British Baking Show has been pretty good recently. That one's good to just chill on like a Sunday morning and eat breakfast and watch some people bake some really cool stuff. It's a good one. My inventory is full of stuff. Good luck on stream. I'm going to sleep. Ugly Duck, thanks for stopping by. Watch more YouTube. Yeah, for me, I mostly just spend time watching YouTube videos because that helps me improve my own content. Because I want to, there's a few creators that I like to watch and I find ideas on how they talk about certain things, not like stealing their video build ideas or anything like that. More just how they do certain things. So for that stuff, I more watch YouTube videos or just like Twitch live streams or something, just because I don't know. TV shows for me just don't really do it. I get kind of bored. Do you watch Grian? I watch Grian's Hermitcraft stuff. I find his Hermitcraft stuff is really well done. He's a really, really good creator. He's a very funny dude. His ability to come up with new ideas constantly just amazes me. I'm always surprised by what he's able to come up with. Alright, let's get all this dirt back over here. I forgot to mention me and my friend on a survival world have taken a few ideas from your survival world. Awesome. It's nighttime for me. Glad to catch a stream. Been a while. Hit me up. Sure thing, Vigo. Thanks so much for stopping by, dude. You have a good one. All right. Getting a bunch of dirt here, everybody. You're getting a lot of this stuff. It's gonna be good. Have you considered using a cam on YouTube as well? James, I really haven't, because I find it so distracting. Like other creators that use like webcams on their YouTube stuff, it's very distracting, and I find it takes away from what they're actually doing. For me, YouTube is more about I want to show you all how to create something cool in Minecraft or whatever it might be. I want to show you all how to create something. Whereas I feel like if you're using... What am I hitting on? I'm hitting something. Something's causing me to... I don't know. Weird. But anyways, so... I don't like using like a webcam on YouTube videos because I find it takes away from a lot of the content that I'm trying to get across. And most of the videos I do have like an objective of me trying to show you all something. And I find the webcam takes away from that. Those are more... I find people who use the webcam are more for like the super hyped up, like here's how to get the most elite pickaxe in the entire world. Blah, blah, blah. 10,000 million diamonds an hour or whatever you might be doing. So that's just not really the type of stuff that I do. You do more about watching the videos, Twitch more about hanging with the creator. Yeah, Canadian e-girl, that is exactly what I think. What do you think of a short stream on Saturdays? Probably won't happen because Saturdays is my day off. I'm trying to be really big on this whole going full-time thing of my life is not dedicated to sitting in this chair and playing Minecraft and making videos. Warminer, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate the support. But yeah, I'm trying to be very good about not getting absorbed in this full-time creator thing because I know I'm very, very quickly going. Like if I go that route, it's going to be hard for me to pull myself out of it. And so I'd rather set up a healthy workflow from the get-go. And then later on, if I'm like, well, hey, like girlfriend's out of town. I got nothing to do. Dog is too tired to go on a hike or whatever it might be, and then be like, okay, now I can sit here and make a bonus video, or I can make a bonus whatever. But hey, Alec, good to see you, man. I am doing well, thank you. We are out here mining up a bunch of dirt as we do. We're gonna go do some mountain building here in a little bit. I'm hoping that we can get a lot of the work done to be able to get to our Nordic village here in the next 2 weeks, I want to say, is we'll be starting on the Nordic village. I think it's time for a break from the city as far as the single player series goes. So I think it'd be fun to jump over to the Nordic village for a little bit. It's turning into the wintry season outside, so I think it'd be fun to bring the wintry season into our Minecraft world. Mountain progress, you know it. You and Pixelriffs are the only MC YouTubers I follow. I came back to the game only recently. Things have changed since 1.8. Yeah, no, for real. James, that is a very true statement you said. It's basically a different game since then. All right, there's all that dirt gathered up. Wait, is the Nordic build going to be snowy theme? It's going to have snow to it since we're in the mountains, but it's not going to be fully snow like what we're doing on Source Block, for example. How often do you play Minecraft in your free time? I'm trying to not now. I'm trying to wean myself off of Minecraft all day, every day. If I do anything free time, like outside of working on videos and stuff like that, it's usually resource gathering. But I don't really have like a world where I'm playing just for me to play. Like I don't really have anything like that. So my free time a lot right now if I'm playing games. I've been really into StarCraft 2 again. I've been really into it. I think I'm just excited for Warcraft 3 remastered to come out. I'm very excited for that. Are you working on the rolling hills above you now or the mountain you wireframe? We're going to be doing a new part of the mountain, but we're probably going to be filling in this dirt stuff right up here. That we have this like spider web above us. And then we'll work on bringing the mountains out this way. Because I want to start stretching the mountains out more towards us. Going this way. Because like that side up there we can do eventually. We can do that whenever we get there. But if we want to start the Nordic village, this section here needs to be finished. So that's kind of priority number 1 right now. Warcraft 3 remastered beta started? Oh, really? Guess I didn't get the invite. No, I haven't bought the game yet, so it makes sense. And I don't have an active WoW sub, so they're not going to invite me any Warcraft betas. What is your complaint for 1.14? The lag. The lag in 1.14 is terrible. And now that I've been playing on Source Block, I also really don't like pillagers. Pillagers are everywhere on Source Block because as people go exploring and every 20 minutes or whatever it is, a new pillager patrol spawns somewhere in your world, and nobody in the server kills them, we all just run away from them because we all have villagers at our base, so we can't have the debuff, otherwise we're going to spawn a raid. So there's just pillager patrol captains everywhere. Like I have 5 inside my base that are just blocked underground and they don't despawn. So I would love it if they decided to have pillager patrols despawn after a while if you didn't kill them. Like, why is this the only mob in Minecraft that doesn't despawn after, like, outside of shulkers, every hostile mob will despawn after a while. So I don't get why those don't. That's my one complaint. ASF Live, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the support. You can burn them? You can burn them, but that requires you to keep either a flint and steel on you or enough blocks on you that you can bury them and have gravity blocks drop on them. Inventory space is already limited as is. I don't want to carry another junk item around with me just to get rid of the new mob in the game, you know? I try and get the pillager patrols that aren't the captain to shoot the captain a lot of the time, but like it's just time consuming. I don't like my daytime in Minecraft being consumed with killing mobs when days are already so short in the game. Like you have 10 minutes of daytime, 10 minutes of nighttime, like so you can only really safely build 10 minutes at a time. But now with pillager patrols, that's not the case anymore, especially if you don't kill them. But I guess they don't attack you unless you get pretty close to them. But any sports activities you do besides making... I've been getting back into swimming. I used to swim competitively. Growing up as a kid, I swam for like 9 years competitively. And then, so I've been trying to get back into that to lose a little bit of this stuff down here. But that's been really fun. And then on top of that, I've been... Yeah, so I stopped swimming to play water polo because I got so bored of looking at the line at the bottom of the pool. If anybody else is a swimmer, you know exactly what I mean. But yeah, so I've been doing that recently. It's been nice. It's been really good. Outside of that, I like hiking, but I haven't been able to get out to it too much. I've been pretty bad about that. I'm really, really busy. For your next creative build, you can make a max height tree with a village on the inside of the tree. You really want me to build a max height tree, but they look so ugly. The only person I've seen pull it off well is Jaracraft. Jaracraft's giant tree thing was really, really cool, and he spent like 50 hours on it, though. I don't know if I want to be committing 50 hours to a project, but it'd be kind of fun to get into some World Painter time-lapsey projects. Would you all be interested in the World Painter stuff? Like if we did that for a few time lapses, or is that kind of like a, ooh, do it all on video, like that'd be way more fun type thing? Love the sewer build, so much inspiration. War Miner, awesome. I'm glad you enjoy it. Water polo is great. It was fun. I love this sport. It was so nice. Definitely takes a certain type of person to get into it, but it was a fun one. I was never coordinated on land, and I really got bored swimming because I needed some competition aspect to it outside of trying to beat your own best time, which in swimming, that's you're racing against yourself. No matter how much you're racing against the other people for the first prize, like first place medal or whatever it might be, the only thing that matters is you getting a certain time or something like that to qualify for an event. It doesn't matter how fast or slow the people around you are. It's all about the time that you can get yourself. And that, for me, was kind of boring. World Painter stuff would be awesome. I always feel weird doing it in videos because I'm like, all right, here we are. We're starting this project. I built everything in World Painter. I don't know how to show it to you, but I built it, I swear. And then being like, okay, cool. Now we built this amazing train. Let's go do something on it. I feel weird doing that. Thought it'd be... Well, World Painter, I know very, very well. World Painter is something that I'm very, very familiar with. World Painter, World Machine, you name it, I know how to do it. I actually have a World Machine license. I bought the dang thing a few years back, so I still have the license for it. So if we want to do some really, really crazy thing, I have World Machine, so we could. I just need to get it off my old computer. But we do have World Machine if we want to do something totally crazy. How's the weather where you are? It is a little cold today. It's very sunny, but it's very, very cold. It's like 28 degrees Fahrenheit when I woke up this morning or something like that. It's crazy. There's frost everywhere. Oh, I took Coda for a walk. My sister used to be a competitive swimmer as well, and she said it just left no time for anything else. Oh gosh, yeah. When I was swimming competitively, I was in the pool 28 hours a week. I practiced 7 days a week, and it was just average like 3-hour practice on the weekdays, and on the weekends it was even longer. And when it was high school swim team season as well, my club team was like, well, you can't stop club team. Then my high school team was like, well, you still have to make it to the high school practices, or otherwise we're not going to let you swim at the meets. So I was doing double practices Monday through Friday, and then super long practices Saturday, Sunday, and I was like, that's just consumes your life. There is no free time after this. It's just swimming. It's swimming and homework, and that's all it was. And it was so boring. And then I quit that, started playing water polo, and instantly had so much free time. I was in the pool for 13, 14 hours a week. I was getting in way better shape than I was swimming for all that time. And oh my gosh. It was one of the best decisions I made, was switching sports. I'm so glad I swam like as much as I did though, because like now it's easy to jump back in the pool and just start swimming. Like I started 3 weeks ago, and I swam 3 miles today, and it wasn't really a huge problem. Gotta love Washington weather. You know it. Just make a custom world using World Painter, then use that world as a build. Yeah, the problem with that though is those take so long to make. To make a World Painter world and do it well, you're looking like 100 hours. Like if I did it, I want to make sure I do it right. So it'd be kind of weird. 33 degrees Celsius at 9:50 a.m. here. That's not too bad. 33 Celsius is pretty good. I went train spotting at Reading Station today, and it was so cold. Had to get hot chocolate just to not freeze to death. Rough life, Yindy. Rough life. I am from Seattle. Ooh, underground dirt. Underground dirt. The best kind. Nice. All right, everybody, don't worry. We are almost done with the dirt gathering. Then we can get over to some building things. Maybe. If I can find my way out of this hole. There's ghost blocks everywhere. Like right there. All right. Train. Worcestershire sauce. The Worcestershire sauce. That's what it is, right? No, I'm kidding. That's how we pronounce it here, though, because we're lazy. This terrain is lost to the Dark One. We are not going in there. Shovel. Oh, thank you. Thank you all very much. It's gonna break. No, it's got 100 durability left on it, people. F3. I pressed it. What'd you need? Probably blocked by my face, isn't it? Silk touch. No, we want the fortune shovel. We're almost done, people. We are almost done. Do not worry. Those were going to be filled with stone, but I think we might use the stone we have and then fill those. I need to save all the dirt from under my custom terrain before it's lost to darkness. Yindy, I'm telling you, it's a huge saver if you just clear the dirt from underneath. It's so good. I cannot wait for 1.15, though, to get rid of these freaking ghost blocks. I'm so tired of ghost blocks being back in the game. You'd think with Minecraft they would figure out a way to get rid of them. Like, there's another one right there. A team of 300 people work on this game, which is pretty cool now. Like, I'm really excited for the future, and hopefully that means a lot of bug fixes coming. But dang, there's a lot of things that I'm hoping get changed now. Never get them in my world. It's because I'm breaking blocks so fast and kind of the way that I break them. Also, are you on 14.4 or are you on 14.3? Because in 14.4, they were reintroduced. 14.3, they do not exist. They reintroduced the bug that they fixed accidentally and then never fixed it with a 14.5 because they said 1.15 was just going to be the update that fixes all of it. Which I don't agree with, but that's okay, right? It's totally fine, everybody. Without resetting the game, if you find the so you can get ghost blocks by to reappear by causing an update to them, which can be done by right-clicking on the block itself. So, like, if you find, like, say one's like floating right here, you can right-click on that dirt block as if to place something on it or whatever, and that'll actually make the ghost block itself reappear, which is kind of a way is the easiest way to do it. So that's what I do, at least. But like this right here, there's one right in front of us, and just right-clicked on it. And it makes it come right back. See, this is also why I mine and gather stuff on stream with y'all, because you all yell at me when the shovel's about to break. I wasn't paying attention to that at all. Mythical Sausage! Mythical Sausage, can you help me find your tower? I could not find it. I really could. I tried so hard. I could not find it in your thumbnail. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. It's in the top middle. Oh, okay. Got it. I'll go look again later. I couldn't find it. We need a whip and sausage build. Whip and sausage terraform together at the beginning of Halloween. Yeah, we do need a whip and sausage build here soon. It's hard. Yeah, I really couldn't tell. It didn't stand out enough. Oh, hot diggity dog. Well, we're here. Let's get some evil lands dirt. The darkness. Sorry, it's very dark right now, everybody. And I don't have any torches on me, so I can't help out. Okay, that's enough. If the best arrow was in your building mistakes, they were pointing at yourself. I'm glad somebody caught on to that. Greetings from the U.S. Lazy Log, what's up? Hello from the U.S. as well. There's a button like pick block, but instead of giving you a block, it gives you the needed to break that. That'd be cool. All right, we are getting there, everybody. We are getting there. We are getting all of the dirt gathered up. It's great. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. I know this is the most invigorating gameplay. You all probably came here for top-notch dirt gathering. Greetings from Bristol. Yindy, you're like best friends with the Yogscast, right? Being in Bristol. Isn't that where they're? Yogg Tower is in Bristol or something like that. I like dirt. I like dirt too. Dirt is a good block. Greetings from Connecticut, the worst state. Aww. We have just now passed the 1 hour mark, and I had planned to spend at most 1 hour doing this, so we're almost done, everybody. We got one shulker box left to do. They're spawning in the darkness. The monsters are here. We cannot go down there. We're not going past this point. There's scary. No. Woohoo. Woohoo. Dodge it. Ow. Cow, why did you not warn me? Come on, buddy. I thought we were a team here. Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone over there. Whoa, Pearl, when did you get here? Just ate a big steak for dinner. Very nice. Good to see you as well, Pearl. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Oh, he noticed. What is it, Utah? The place of Coca-Cola. See what I'm talking about with pillagers? We were talking about these earlier. Look at them. They're just over there. We didn't do anything. They're just there. And now they're gonna stay there forever. And now they noticed me. You guys can stay over there. That's fine. Maybe 10 minutes or so. Good to see you. Pearl, I'm sorry if you said anything. My mistake. Alright, we need to get a little bit more of this stuff gathered up. I was surrounded by pillagers all day today. Dude, they're everywhere. I think they just need to not be able to spawn within 300 blocks of a villager. They can still patrol around, but like 300 blocks of a villager, just no spawning, spawn. Like, no. And also, you need to have like a minute or so delay on the pillager debuff of being like, the pillagers are coming, and then like a minute later, then you get the bad omen effect. Like, it shouldn't just be straight to bad omen, because then you can't kill them in your base. Like, if you kill them in your base and you have villagers there, you're done. Like, you're getting a raid. I think a quick way to fix that and like make them a million times better is to give a player a minute or 2 minutes before a raid can be triggered, so that they can have some time to go find a bucket of milk or find something to stop it. The way pillagers work is just bad. Yeah. I'm hoping they revisit it. I hope it wasn't just something that they did and they're leaving. Kill them and drink milk? That's true, Tim, but unfortunately, like, if the debuff goes right away, you may have to be killing it and finish your milk bucket at the same time as the debuff goes on your screen, and you're probably not going to get it anyways, because you have to do it within a game tick. You have to drink, yeah. If you fully torch up, they won't spawn? Yeah, but I don't want to light everything. It's like, I don't know. I have enough issues with Minecraft lighting as is. I like to have darkness in my builds. I like to have darkness so there's actually like something cool going on. Like, you can have so much atmosphere in your builds by not lighting everything up. They can look a million times better, in my opinion. Like, if you just have rows and grids of torches everywhere, it doesn't look that cool. But if you have a dark alleyway, you can have something. You can have like somebody walking down a dark alleyway at night. Like, that can be really cool. I guess you could use slabs on those sections if you really wanted to. You ever gonna make a free-to-play on server? Mr. Fluffy, no plans at this time, unfortunately. Managing the Patreon server has been enough of a time commitment as is that I do not physically have the time to do a free-to-play server. And the idea behind, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into the rant, but free-to-play servers, like, I get it that everybody gets to be on there and do that stuff, but there's 1,000,001 servers on there. If you want a free-to-play server, go play on Hypixel. But if you want, like, for me, the reason why I have the Patreon server is for people who want to support me, like, extra. I can give them something in return, and I can make a really cool, unique place for people to play on. But a free-to-play server is One, it's a million times more difficult to moderate. Because anybody can join and anybody can leave. The chance of a troll joining a Patreon server is very, very minimal, which makes it so much easier on our side. And even as is, me and the mod team are constantly working on things. So, I don't know. Free public server, a public flip server is probably not in the future anymore. I know I made the statement about a year ago that I was gonna do one, but as I looked into it more, I wish I hadn't made that statement. All right, let's get all this stuff going up here. All right, we can, I think the mobs despawn. They are mostly gone, so we can bring it down here. It's just common sense, yeah. You should come to Venice and get some inspiration. I visited Venice before. I haven't been back in a long time. I was in Venice in 2nd or 3rd grade, I think. It was really cool. There's blocks everywhere. There we go. That's where I was. I went to Venice and I went to Florence. That's the only places I've been in Europe so far. I would love to go back, though. And I know my girlfriend really want to get over there, too. So we've been talking about it. But I think next thing on the trip, and we're buying tickets for it here, or next thing on the list for places to go visit is we're going to be doing a Costa Rica trip here in a little bit. Probably in like February or something. We're trying to get out to Costa Rica. But that'll be a good one. What's with the plane flying over the mountains? Always wondered. It was for the holiday build that we did last year. It's actually a... there's a dwarf village up there that you can hang out in. It's like got a little Christmas tree and everything going on there. Instead of doing like a Santa sleigh, I want to mix things up and do a plane that delivered all the presents. So, and it kind of helped bring dwarves into the world. The dwarves are going to be kind of more technologically advanced than everybody else. So they have some like biplanes and weird machinery stuff. And then we're going to use that to explain like an iron farm or whatever it might be that we're going to use for inside there. I want them to be kind of the producers of a lot of our metals. And maybe we'll bring, maybe after we finish a large portion of the mountains enough to warrant building the Dwarven stronghold, that's when I can be okay with myself building a cobblestone farm. We'll say that. After we placed in mind about 100 million cobblestone by that point in time. No, it'd be like 5 million, but I think by then we've earned the right to build a cobblestone generator. If you ever happen to come to England, I can give you some pointers on getting the train around if you feel like that kind of travel. Yeah, we're probably going to do very much just walk wherever we can get to by foot, or train would be kind of the route that we would go. That's how I like to travel. When I travel, I like to travel and like do whatever the locals would do. I don't like doing like the big shiny fancy expeditions or whatever you might call them that like all these tour agencies come like say. I like doing whatever like the local people, the people who live in the city do. Like I think that's the cool way to travel. Would you consider doing planes elsewhere in the world or early 20th century tech? The most futuristic you go? Probably won't do any more futuristic planes than the little biplane we have up there. But we'll see. Are we ever finishing the village besides Castle Bleakrock? It's pretty finished. I mean, we got a little bit of area to terraform over there and turn into. I want to turn into like an orchard. I think an orchard would be pretty cool to have behind the inn over there in that flat area that we have. But outside of that, there's not a whole lot that I still want to build out there. Most of the houses are done. But I thought it'd be fun to turn into like an apple orchard of sorts. You just need to get out there and do it. Another thing on the list of projects to do. Can you look at the plane? Haven't seen it? Yeah, we can get up there in a sec. Let me finish this last shulker box of dirt, and then we'll go check out the plane. How's that? How does that sound? You should build your doggo. He doesn't need a bigger ego. Maybe if we need to build a big wolf statue, we'll model it after him or something. All right. Oh, there's a ghost block right here. Yes, there is. Did you make a logging operation out in between the ruined castle and Sweetberry? That'd be kind of good. I think that's the unfortunate part is that's mostly swamp in between. Yes, this is the single player world, Mr. Fluffy. Okay, cool. There is all of that stuff gathered up. There's 5 more shulker boxes of dirt done that we can pick on up and take with us. And we're going to bring our Silk Touch pick back out. We're all done dirt gathering, everybody. You all survived. Woo! Let's go build. And to the aeroplane. Woo! Woohoo! For those who have not seen it, we are working on a custom biome. Woo! Very cool. And we're going to take all that dirt that we just gathered and place it back down. But the airplane is this little dude up here. Woo! How do you get so many shulker boxes? Lots of time in the end. Lots and lots of time in the end. Whoever wanted a good view of the airplane, I think we can get you one right up here. There you go. Airplane! Woohoo! Just came in time, right as you finished gathering dirt. Lego, you did it. You did it very well. Good job, sir. Here we go. Get that. Yeah, and we got a little smoke particles coming out of the back plane using some cobwebs out there. And that comes out of our little holiday village that we made last year, which was super fun. I need to reclaim those diamond blocks though soon, I think. But I wanted to try using white concrete powder here as like a smushed down stone, like snowy layers so that people can walk in between the houses and everything. And then there's a few houses in like the sides and everything. But I think we like started with a cool Dwarven style. We just got to continue on with it. Brought in some tiny spruce trees throughout here, which are pretty fun. And then, which I want to start, I need to build some of these down below. Just make some smaller versions of them. Because we've been working on a big old forest down over there recently. Dang, it really has almost been a year since that. Yeah, Yindy, right? How do you debug without relogging? Right click on where the block is, and you will get it to reappear like magic. That's all stone. That can take our extra dirt. Let's get you, and do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and there we go. There's a bunch of dirt. These were all going to be for stone. We just need to actually fill them. That'll be fine. And then we have this one, which was a bunch of extra junk that we gathered. But yeah, everybody who has not seen it, this is my mountain range. Woo! What we're going to be doing up here for the next little bit is placing down a bunch of dirt and working on some terraforming bits. We continue the town this Christmas. I don't really know what I want to do for a holiday build this year. If we're going to do a holiday build or anything like that. Unfortunately, the holiday build last year was not... It didn't do that well. Not many people were really that interested in it. So, we'll see. Top 3 favorite games of yours. Probably Minecraft. Need to build an airplane on a source block and airdrop a bunch of chickens on flip space now? What? No, I don't know what we need to do that for. Why would we do chickens? Chickens aren't part of the holiday. Other than Minecraft, top 3 favorite games. I really like Civilization. Civilization series is always one that I've absolutely loved. Outside of Civ, I'd probably say World of Warcraft for me has a lot of really good memories. I've always really enjoyed that one. I don't play it anymore, but like thinking about like favorite games of all time, that definitely has to be on the list for me. And then I would probably say outside of that, like Age of Empires. Age of Empires 2 was a really fun game for me. Let's do that. That'll be fine. Didn't know you like Civ. I'm a huge. Oh, I have like 800 hours played in Civ 5. I've loved Civ 5. Haven't played it so much recently. We don't need to do the yelling. We don't need that. Coda's here in the background. If anybody starts howling, it's not me. It's my dog. You guys see his little tail moving right back in there? Chill Civ 5 stream. We might do like a Civ 6 stream. That'd be fun to do like a online mode Civ 6 stream if I can find some other people that play. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be a good one. It is a doggo. Hello, doggo. Would you like to come say hi to the internet? As soon as I go like this, like, hey, come up here, he's like, no, I can't. I mustn't. Do a WoW stream? I know I canceled my WoW sub. I do not have a WoW sub anymore. I was playing WoW Classic and I got up to like level 51, I think. And I just wasn't doing it for me. I was not having fun with it. And a lot of my friends stopped playing. So I didn't really have anybody to play with. And I was like, I'm not going to put the time into this game to raid. Like, that's not the part of my life that I'm at anymore. So I basically got to max level in WoW Classic again, which was fun. Like, I have so many good memories of the game from back then, but I think it's best to leave those as memories. I'm not the type of person that needs to be revisiting all that stuff. Yogscast plays Civ? They do. Their Civ series is funny. I haven't watched it for a while, but I used to watch it a lot. I just don't have the free time. I had to narrow down the creators that I watch. Their Trouble in Terrorist Town series, though, the Yogscast one, that's probably like, that's one of my go-to series to watch right now. I don't even play Gary's mod, but it's so funny. If you want to add gravel, it won't fall down to the bottom. That's a big reason for it. It lets you detail a lot better. If you add 2 blocks thick of dirt as you're going, it makes it a lot safer to build on, and it makes it a lot better to detail later on. So if you are a terraformer yourself and trying to do something absolutely as crazy as what we're doing here, would recommend it. Because instead of every time you want to place a block of gravel, you have to go underneath, place a cobblestone block down there or a dirt block down 1 block, and then do that. I guess you could carry a piston around with you and just use a piston to push it down every single time. That could work, but probably not the easiest. He is so cute right now. All right, we got to do this. We got to do this. All right, everybody. You guys ready for the doggo time? The doggo time. Look at this. He's so cute. So cute. Got the doggo. All right. He's so good. He normally doesn't lay down in here. Pinbully subbing for the doggo. I appreciate, or following for the doggo. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ooh, room tour. I know the room tour is very, very intensive. I really need to buy a couch. I've not bought a couch yet since we moved here. Because our other couch is in the kitchen or in the living room. So I'm in the market to buy like a futon couch right now. I was looking online for some last night, but I did not find anything that was particularly interesting in my budget range. Doggos make the world a better place? They do. They do indeed. I love my little dude. Oh, now I'm sorry. Sorry, interrupting Minecraft again. Look at this. Look at this. Hi, buddy. How are you doing? Oop, that's there we go. Oh, that's not how it goes. No! No! Let me fix this. I'll make it not jarring for y'all. Oh, why did I do that? No, no! Huh! That's not working. That's not working at all. What did I do wrong? It was sitting at an angle so well before. There we go. Nope, that's not working. Oh, one sec, everybody. Let me fix this. I just want to show my dog to the internet, and now my webcam does not want to sit on my monitor. Is that how we do it? I think that's how we do it. You could have a dog cam, if we can get another dog cam, yeah. Was it a good boy? He's a good boy. The amazing Jumbo. He's a very good boy. That's Coda, my Siberian Husky. He just turned 2 years old in the beginning of October. So he's gonna be 2 years old in 1 month here very, very soon. Love Huskies, they're so cute. They are crazy psycho, but they are great dogs. He goes to the dog park basically every day right now because he has so much energy. Looks like mountains. Looks like mountains indeed, Cheesy Nugget. Ooh, we missed the block down below. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix it. Gotta fix it. Ooh, still missed it. Ooh, nailed it. Sausage, you're catching on to the plans here. The friendly mailman with the Prime sub. Thank you so very much for the sub, my dude. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Point Defiance Dog Park? No. Not the one I was at. You should employ somebody to type exclamation point dirt every 30 seconds. Yendi, it sounds like you're up for the job. Trying to get better at terraforming. I put a video out a while ago of terraforming tips for like easy terraforming tips. I would recommend checking that video out. And then I also did a series on terraforming, like the practices I follow for this. If you look up like the Minecraft Flip landscaping guide, you'll probably find it. That could all help you out a lot. I don't like how flat this is. I think we're gonna have to mess this up later when we get more building going on. We'll see. I'm up for the job. I'm nominating somebody else to do it. Corporate superpower on source block. I know. Here. Now, mythical sausage is also a superpower in here. Don't go crazy, my friend. You've been hanging out enough. I figure I'd give you the power. Now, I know where your Minecraft base is. I could really mess you up if you do anything, sausage, so. I gotta try making kebabs sometime soon. Kebabs sound delicious. I think tonight we're doing a like sweet potato and a sweet potato skillet with ground turkey. So you do like a bunch of chunks of sweet potato. Like you take a sweet potato and basically just dice it up a bunch, cook it in there with some ground turkey, and throw in some like bell pepper and onion and all that stuff. And oh, it's so good. And it's actually pretty healthy for you. I've like grown to absolutely love sweet potato recently. Do you need dinner? Is that what this is? All right. Coda, give me 3 minutes, okay? With me, it's not so much making the train, it's detailing. You probably get this question a lot, but what's your process detailing, like shrubbery and block variation? Faded Shades, we actually did that on the last stream. Were you here for that one? Block variation on the larger scale, don't go with just like a scatter. Use like large patches, like use blobs almost. But like weird shaped blobs, I guess. That'll help you a lot. So instead of just like doing a total scatter of like craziness, don't do that. That would really help you out there with that type of stuff. But details is add in the trees, add in all of your bushes and your rocks, and then add in like your grass, your flowers, and your stuff like that. Like that'll help you out a lot. Thanks, now I'm hungry. I'm sorry. Going to fill in the area underneath the mountains. Luke, we're probably going to be building a large cave network, but we're not going to fill in everything. All right, everybody, I will be right back with y'all. I need to go feed Coda Boy here some dinner so that he doesn't yell at me anymore. So I'll be back with y'all in like 2 or 3 minutes. It'll take that time. I'm not even going to pause the game. We're going to make it back before the sun sets right over there. Rob, thank you so much for the 100 bits, though. I love your work. Your world is such an inspiration. Thank you very much, Rob. I will be right back with y'all. Told y'all, not even nighttime yet. We made it just in time. Just kidding. It's not even noon. I don't know why. Will you throw a party with us when Whip's gone? Oh no. Alex, Queen of Monsters, thank you so much for the Prime sub while I was gone. And Alec, thank you so much for the 100 bits, dude. He places double dirt for easier detailing and like paths and such. You got it, Alec. Have you thought of pranking a whip by making code on its roof? Definitely do that one. That's Alright, let's get some more dirt because we're almost out, and let's get back up there to building. Which one did we take from? We took from this one. Where's that weird? That's, we can do that. Boop. Frigid Ventus, thank you so much for the follow. Did somebody say double dirt? What? How can I mix my castle with the mountains surrounding it? You could build your castle into the mountains, or you could have the, I don't know, make the walls of your castle like flow into the mountains and stuff like that. Don't make it all flat. Beef was salty in his last episode when he saw my build across from his. I haven't seen Beef's video yet. I'm torn by wanting to like watch everybody and stay up to date on everything going on in Source Block, but then also like I don't want to spoil things for when I like if somebody pranked me. Like I don't want to hear about it through watching their video instead of like seeing it when I do my own things. So I think I'm a plan to stay like a week behind on everybody's videos. I think that'll be a good way to do it, because then as long as I'm active, I'm good to go. We need a Source Block recap team? Yeah, come on, somebody get on that. Love you, YouTube. Oh, you're talking about sausage though, aren't you? You good when I'm gone? No parties? No parties, please. No parties. Quick, everybody party. It'll be fun. Don't look down. Oh no! We haven't fallen off yet today though, so we're good. Make a castle inside of the mountains, like a mountains is really a castle in disguise. Sounds like that's gonna be a really big castle. I do want to make like a fort of sorts, like where we have over there that dirt pillar. Excuse me. That dirt pillar right there is going to be for where the mountain pass is starting. You can see that stone right over there. That's where the river is going to be carving the mountain pass that we're going to be using to get across the mountains. And I kind of want to make like a small fortress of sorts, like an outpost from the city up there inside the mountain pass. Or maybe I kind of want to do something like how in Game of Thrones they have the not Men in Black, the Night's Watch. Men in Black, come on, different movie. They have the Night's Watch where they're like the garters and they kind of know a little bit about like the crazy stuff going on the other side of the ice wall. I kind of want to have like a Night's Watch of sorts here, of like they know about the crazy things going along on the other side of the mountains, and they are here to make sure that stuff doesn't get across to this side of the mountains, because that's where I want all the fantasy stuff. And so I want to have this cool like play on where this side of the world doesn't really know too much about the fantasy stuff going on. They maybe like know that the dwarves exist, but they don't know about any other like fantasy creatures and things. I think it'd be kind of cool to keep it that way. Will Smith guards the wall. Yep. Watching Beef too. I gotta support my fellow Torontorian and Canadian. Good. Beef deserves the love. He's a good dude. I was hanging out with him yesterday, actually. So we got the first Beef Whip collab coming out here soon. Probably Thursday. Or no, I think that his will be out on Thursday, I think. Mine's gonna be out on Saturday. I got a few other things I'm throwing in there. Make a tutorial on how to make a mythical sausage. You can do the inner workings of a mythical sausage. Is it even terraforming when you make your own land? I hope so. Otherwise, I don't know what to call this. We are worldscaping. Who needs world machine when you have a flip and many hours to spend in Minecraft? I'm gonna be up in Victoria, Canada. I know, not quite Toronto, but I'm gonna be up in Victoria here, not this weekend, but next weekend. Demonic Wizard, how you doing? Hey, Whip, didn't get the notification that you're still streaming, so I'm a little late. What you up to? Thank you so much for the $5, dude. We are working on the mountains today. It was a lovely sunset along our mountains. We're just building up some more dirt areas over here, as we typically do. And then after that, I'm hoping we can get a little bit of mountain planning for what the mountains are going to look like going across this way. So we've got a few different things we're working on today. But it should all be good stuff. I'm not good at organics. I'll get Pearl to make a life-size version of me. Pearl could do it. I need to learn how to make boats. I'll tell you all that much. I need to learn how to make like boats and ships. That's like the next thing that I want to tackle in Minecraft. The last thing that I was like, I need to learn how to do this is making like custom trees. And I feel like we got custom trees down now. But I really, really, really want to spend some time learning how to make cool boats in Minecraft. So mine always just feel like the whole shape of it just like turns out weird. Minecraft is the name. Hello. What do you think about making a hidden Dwarven city under those mountains? It's going to be inside the mountains, and it will be a hidden city. The boats you made so far at the fort are amazing. Yeah, they're small. I want to learn how to make, like, bigger ones. Like, the big, like, galleons and, like, the huge ones. Like, I can make the little tiny things pretty easily, but I cannot make the big ones at all. I can't make a boat to save my life. Right there with you, Fibron. Right there with you. Instead of boats, make a big whale. Talk to Wiki. Yeah, Wiki is really good at it. Wiki's got some really cool ones. Flex's diagonal ship skills. See, building a ship on a diagonal makes it easier than building it straight up. That's how it goes. The diagonal was because I can blur so many lines and how it should actually look and being like, guys, it's on an angle. This is the best we can do. It was easier to build than a regular one. Jancy is amazing at building ships too. Yeah, I need to go bother Jancy about that. All right, so we're getting city inspiration from Vigo Man, and we are getting city boat inspiration from Jancy. I think I can make that happen. Do you have like a dirt quarry where you see all this down below us? How it's just there's no dirt on top of the train? That's our dirt quarry. We are making a dirt quarry as we're basically taking the dirt from down there and just bringing it up here. That's where we're getting it all. How do you never run out of ideas? I have a lot of projects that I'm working on, and I have a long list of things that I want to do on each project. And it's basically just, as I come up with something, I add it to a list. Even if it's, what I found is really, really useful if you're a creative type of person, if you really like to be creative and like do things like Minecraft or art or whatever it might be, or just anything in general, keep a notepad of some sort next to your bed. Like when you're laying in bed, that for me is where I come up with the most freaking ideas on what to do. And for the longest time, I was like, I'll remember that in the morning. Wake up in the morning. I didn't remember that. I didn't write it down. So now when I'm laying in bed and I come up with an idea, I just grab my little notepad right next to me and I jot it down, and then I remember it for the morning. And then in the morning, I'm usually like, why did I think of that? Or be like, that's a really stupid idea. And then be like, ooh, but what about this? And it works out pretty well. But make sure you write like a few words instead of like, you're like, ooh, I have a great boat idea. Like, I'm going to build this amazing ship. And then you just write down ship. And you're like, well, that's not going to help. Everybody's on that. Exclamation point dirt game is too strong today, everybody. I've had a long-term period of de-inspiration recently. Luckily, I think I've pulled myself out of it. Now I'm getting on with my own terraforming project, and I'm so inspired. It's great. Awesome, dude. Yindy, that's great to hear. What do you think of making a coastal dwarven city that is basically an underground Venice with a cool Mediterranean style? I'm hoping to do that. Coastal dwarven city? I gotta see how this turns out. I always have wanted to come up with ideas for like what a dwarven boat would look like. I feel like that'd be cool. I'm almost thinking like Fire Nation from Avatar: The Last Airbender, but like dwarven. Like their boats, you could like easily twist those into like a dwarven thing. I think it'd be pretty cool. Because you definitely want to go like steam powered or some sort of a coal engine powered thing into it. They wouldn't have sails, so they might have one sail, but like most of it would be powered through a motor. Mediterranean dwarves. Our lovely olive-skinned dwarven brethren. How do you make enchantments, Red? It's through my texture pack. It is through the texture pack. So all enchantments are red, not just some of them. I wish there was a way to say, like, if it has flame enchantment on it, turn red. Like, that'd be really cool if you could do that type of stuff. I wonder if you can throw Optifine. Maybe. Have a big mountain side that opens up into the sea. We're pretty far away from any sea at this point with this mountain range. Yeah, a lot of extra mountains. I think we've got enough mountains as is. But maybe someday. What do you use to make your texture pack? I personally use Adobe Photoshop, but you could use Paint if you wanted to. Any program that has the ability to pick colors and use a 1 pixel brush you can use to make a texture pack. Don't buy Adobe Photoshop to make a texture pack. I only use it because I have it for everything else that I do. I really should not be paying for Adobe products because they're so expensive, but I'm too used to it at this point that I don't want to give it up. Yeah, paint.net is perfectly usable. PS Paint is OP. Yes. MS Paint, yeah. Leveling this. How do you plan on leveling this? It's gonna be like way off in that distance. Not even close. Demonic Wizard, thank you for the buck. What was your first major project in Minecraft, and what was your inspiration behind it? First major project in Minecraft. Oh my gosh, what would that have been? I built a huge world that if you find my Planet Minecraft page, you can find it on there. There was this big medieval, it was supposed to be a big medieval city. Similar to what we're doing now, but I wasn't as great of a builder back then. And I created this huge like inlet, like river area that came from the ocean all the way into the like this river coming all the way in, and the city was at the end of it, and then there's farmland all around it. I don't really know what the inspiration was behind it. I think it might have been somebody else's build that I had saw at the time, or had seen at the time, but I just kind of went for it. I think that was my first major one that I did. And then after that, I did a few on creative servers, like plot servers. One that a really fun time doing was after I had been in California for a while. We went through like the redwood forest, so I wanted to make like a village that was totally hidden underneath the trees. I didn't do redwood trees or anything like that, but I did these giant, huge oak trees, like covering the entire canopy of this area. And it was really fun. It was a good one. Where are all of the source block vids? Death Joker, we literally just released one yesterday. Source block came out yesterday, dude. Where are all the videos? It was the last video I uploaded. Each one of those videos I put like 8 to 10 hours work into. You gotta be patient for them. I'm working on them as much as I can. But between the single player series and that, there's if that's 4 videos a week of all those, that's 40 hours right there between the 4 videos. So trying to build a sugarcane farm too in Papyrus, I think. Yeah, we have a sugarcane farm in Papyrus now, which is all done. That's working as intended. So that's great. What about a huge underground lake with big rivers flowing out of the mountain and have coastal dwarves in there? You really want me to build coastal dwarves, don't you? What if we have inside the mountains, we have those underground rivers, and the dwarves have like rafts that they use to get from place to place, like along the river? We could do that. I could be down for that one. I don't know about coastal dwarves in this world, though. That might be a bit of a stretch down the road or something like that. I'm never gonna forget coastal dwarves. Yeah, Sausage, you were looking for an idea for what to do in Source Block, right? Mediterranean coastal dwarves. There you go. River of Styx vibes. That'd be kind of fun. That would be cool. We could fix what we tried to do for the Nether Hub and do a good version of it. Speaking of which, I'm so torn between wanting to fix the Nether Hub and like finish it, and just like leaving everything to like resetting the chunks for when the Nether update comes out. I was really excited to work on the new Nether Hub, but I think like I want to have all those new blocks with it. So I don't know. I might take the time to just build everything out that we have and then figure it out from there. But that was a lot of netherrack breaking on stream. We did like 4 streams of like 3 hours each just breaking netherrack, and we got a lot more to go. We'll go with that much. I think it might be something where we clear the top of where we want to break it all down through, and then from there we just use TNT launchers to blow everything up. I'm not going to touch the nether till 116. That's what I'm thinking. I think it might be the best route to go that way. Do you ever live... Sausage is live streaming? What? I don't know, Sausage. You said you were doing one last weekend, but I don't think that ever happened. What's going on, man? Am I missing something? Oh yeah, in the last Building with Whip video, we went back and updated the sugarcane farm. Tomorrow's confirmed. It's a Patreon Halloween contest. Oh yeah, Sausage the sellout, only live streaming to push his Patreon. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. Cool. Very fun. What's that thing in the bottom right corner? It is a jar. And if people follow or donate bits or subscribe, their stuff falls in the jar. And then it will go splodoosh and blow up and do all that kind of cool stuff. I'm going to do Source Block on Saturday. Very nice. You can build a dragon cave in the side of the mountain with an actual dragon in it. And the dragon can be a water dragon that can have a big river in the dragon cave that the Mediterranean dwarves use to pull their boats. We got it. We're getting this idea knocked out here. We have a giant dragon cave that the dwarves live inside the dragon cave on the coast, and it's a sea dragon that pulls the dwarves around. Coastal dragon, yep. The coastal dragon mixes our coastal dwarves. I like this, guys. I love this. We're coming up with some great ideas here, team. I need you all. I need you all just to be my like storyboard of this. Is just be like, hey everybody, I need some build ideas for this week. Can we just get going with it? Just start spamming stuff. It's a dwarf dragon. Yeah, it's a little tiny baby dragon. Maybe they have like 8 of them that pull all the boats, like 8 per boat. And so they're actually like, they took the idea from the Eskimos who had their huskies pulling their boats or pulling their sleds. And they're like, you know what? We got these dragons. Maybe they can pull our boats through the water. I think we got it, everybody. That could be a really funny build. We are his notepad. Yeah, everybody write these down. Write these down. Demonic Wizard, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. I'd actually love to see a sea dragon. I need to learn how to build organics a little bit better. All right. Another 100 bits from Demonic Wizard. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support today. Okay, so up here we're not lined out at all. Another 100 bits. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate all of the support. Okay, so what we need to do here is figure out what the heck this area is going to look like. And by doing that, we can come over to this area. Let's do something like you and like that. Okay. We can do you and this and this. All right, there we go. It was payday if you couldn't tell. Payday for you is payday for me. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Demonic Wizard. I appreciate the support. You said that the dwarves are supposed to be more advanced technology. What if they had submarines, not motorized, pulled by water dragons? I like where you're going, Snowflake. I like where you're going with this. We have our coastal dwarves, but they only go fishing by submarine. So their trade good to bring it back into the rest of the world here, because every civilization that we make has to have a trade good, is they go for deep sea fishing. So they bring our guardians. They'll bring all the prismarine. We have the deep sea fishing coastal dwarves. Not even sorry. Thank you so much for the 100 bits again, dude. I appreciate it. That's really going to help with our deep sea coastal fishing dwarves, because that idea is either going to go absolutely viral right away, or I'm going to need a few more 100 bits to live for the month. Where are we looking at? There we are. Nice. Just in case. It hasn't been asked for a while, but you know somebody who's typing that out and ready to go there, Sausage, huh? Now you have to build that coastal dwarven town. What am I getting myself into? I have no idea how I'd even do that. Maybe I could like find some inspiration online somewhere. If anybody can find me a reference image for coastal dwarves, even get a basic idea of what this would look like. I guess you gotta live. Thank you so much for the 100 bits again. I appreciate it. We need a history museum in the port city to keep up all this lore. Yeah, I don't know if we want to write down deep sea fishing coastal dwarves pulled by water dragons. Is that what I really want to be known for on YouTube? Is This whip guy makes some weird builds, everybody. We don't know where he gets the ideas for these, and frankly, we really don't want to ask. And then I just go, Twitch chat, and everybody's just like, oh, got it. That's the title of the video, Deep Sea Coastal Fishing, Deep Sea Coastal Dwarves go fishing. Can we get an aerial view of the mountain? Let me finish up this little section. Use the last of this dirt, then we can do that. Linden 2.0.
1000 Terminator 1 Terminator 1 bonus 100 gotta beat out boss.
Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate it, Linden. Thank you very much. Thank you all so very much for the support. This first month, I guess we could call it, of being a Twitch streamer and YouTube content creator, half month at this point, has been so incredibly amazing. I did not expect it to be going like this at all, so thank you all so very much for the support. Demonic Wizard, Lyndon, everybody who's chipped in, all of the subs and everybody today, thank you all very much for the support and the love and everything over this month. I did not expect to be at almost 200 subscribers by the end of 1 month of streaming on Twitch. I was not expecting that at all. Going into this month, we had less than 40 subs. I'll try and save other ideas like Venice Dwarves by next week. Try to have another idea. Zach, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. We ever consider including the nether and end dimensions into Lorby World? I'm working on it. I'm working on it very much. Gotta support the whip daddy.
Terminator 100 Terminator 100 Terminator 100 Terminator 100 Terminator 100 bonus 50 gotta support the whip daddy.
Lyndon, thank you so much for the 500 bits again. I appreciate it very much. Not sure I can beat that, but I'm still top down. Demonic Wizard, I don't want to burst your bubble anymore. But should we go? We got to go tally this up here. We had Jimmy, I don't know if you're in here, but Demonic Wizard, Jimmy came through like crazy last Friday and just blew things up. And Friedrich here is absolutely killing it. And Lyndon, you're on here as well. So thank you all very much for the support today. Please get merch. Who here would be interested in Flip merch? Anybody like got like a me? Can we get like a me in chat for anybody who would be interested in some merch? Because I've been thinking about doing some, but I have no idea what I would do at all for it. Maybe we can do some Mediterranean Coastal Dwarves t-shirt swag. We're broke. I'd be interested in a coffee mug. Ooh, a coffee mug would be a good idea. I need a new coffee mug anyways. What about making your mountains rage a place where hill walkers come from? Ooh. A lot of people, not me. Oh, Clinton? Okay. Thanks, Clinton. I appreciate your support too, Clinton. No, I'm just kidding. I totally understand. I'm one of the people where I have not bought merch from any creators. I'm just now starting to buy video game merch, you could say. Let's fly on down here. And Clinton with the follow. I still appreciate your support, even though if you won't buy my t-shirts. I'd rock a hoodie and t-shirt. Alright, maybe we gotta get a coffee mug or something. I think that'd be a good first round. We could do a limited edition Christmas Flip coffee mug. No, that would be weird. That I could get made pretty easily. I do have Streamlabs, but they take like 80% of the merch. But they also don't charge you anything. Alright, who wanted the aerial view of the mountains? Get ready, because it's coming right here. Mountains, goodness. Look at all that mountains. Look at all that mountains. Coastal Dwarves should be really into surfing. Yeah, I think we need to have some surfing Coastal Dwarves. That sounds like a good way to go here. Sorry, but I've got to go. I have to go. Thank you for the past hour. Hey, boy. Thanks so much for hanging out today. If only I drank coffee. I don't drink coffee either. Is that buffet? What do you mean? Like world setting? No. This is a vanilla world. This is just classic world gen before buffet was even a thing. We did this in 1.12. This world was started in 1.12. Chicka Pot Pie, thanks so very much for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. Mads look great. Thanks so much. Get merch coffee mug that says all roads lead to Papyrus. I think the first one's got it. I want to get like a, like if you look at like the Fallout 76 like Vault Boy where they're always like, I kind of want to do that, but with like the caricature that I have here. Jimmy, best watch out for stealing my top spot. I'll be getting back soon enough. Monarch Wizard, I appreciate all the love you've given as well. What's the favorite part of your world? Recently I've been loving the city that we've been working on, but it's starting to pay a toll on me. As y'all have seen in the last few episodes, we've been doing some work outside of the city, like a lot outside of the city. So I think I'm really excited to get this Nordic build going on. That is going to be awesome. I'm so ready for that. I think that once we can get a whole Nordic village like up in this area, it's going to be so cool. I'm so ready for it. But I'm at the point with the city where I'm like, hey, I've explained a lot of the ideas that I want to get across for now, or that I have for the builds. Now it's just kind of that time of, we just got to grind out buildings. Like, we just need to add in a bunch of buildings and plan them as we go and do all that side, which for me, like, it's not the most interesting thing to be doing, I find. So I'm having a bit of a hard time trying to figure out how I want to do that and keep it interesting for you all instead of episode number 50 of Building the City. Guess what? We built 15 more houses today. And it's like, I don't want to build 15 houses in an episode. But I know it'd also be pretty cool for y'all to get like some crazy huge time lapse of just, here's an entire section of the city done. Oop, have you heard about the Demise game on the Patreon server? Disco Duck, Wiki was telling me about it. He wants me to sign up, but I feel like it would be cheating if I signed up just because I'm not on enough. And also, I don't really want to die when I'm live streaming. It's one of my favorite streamers. I've only watched 2 full streams. Jazzcraft, thanks so much. I hope you're talking about me. What's your rough overall plan for this custom biome? We're doing a lot of it right now. I want to add more like valley areas like you see that. And it's going to go way up into the distance over there. And it's going to come down to a... I want it to come down into like this warm, really, really warm area on the other side. So we're going to have the stark contrast of the cold mountains into this crazy, warm, fantasy, lush area where we might do some like Asian-inspired builds or something like that as we go. So that's the general plan for now. But we just need to kind of figure that out as we go. You know, that kind of stuff. How long do those mountains take you to build? This whole project, we've probably put about 200 hours into at this point, to be honest. It's been a lot of time. If it's not 200 hours, it's probably like 150. Nope, we don't want to do that there. Let's do you. Bring it out by 1. Bring it out by 1 here. Do that. That'll work out great for me. The more weird shaped curves we have in here on the grander scale, the better. Have you thought about having ninja Asian dwarves from the Mediterranean? King Nothing, that's a little over the top there, man. Come on, can we like keep these ideas to like a reasonable level here? The Mediterranean dwarves was like that perfect top limit. Ninja dwarves, come on, they're too loud. Their feet are too big. Have you played any fantasy games before? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. They moved. I'm just messing with you. Samurai dwarves. There we go. That's something that we could have. Samurai dwarves would be better off than ninja dwarves. We'd have samurai dwarves that are defending themselves from the pandas. Or they worship the pandas because the pandas are taller than them. So the dwarves ride around on pandas. I think that'd be great. Okay, fine. What? Getting close to the swamp? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Your player stats for this world must be insane. They are. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, look at this. Times mine. 327,000 stone. 270,000 dirt. They surf with the pandas. Okay, now we're getting some good ideas here. Thank you, everybody. 52k shulker box open? Was it really? Demonic Wizard, thank you so much for the extra buck. I'll be getting that top dono spot back soon. Jimmy Best Watch is back. Jimmy's not even here, don't you worry. I don't think Jimmy's here right now. Haven't heard from him today. He's usually pretty active in chat while he's here. You must get to 1 million dirt. That's the goal. Love your building. You brought me back in playing Minecraft again. That's awesome. That's so cool to hear. So we're going to go like this. And we do 1 and a 2. And we can do to here. That'll be fine. Just trying to figure out these lines here real quick, everybody. Let's do like this, and then that'll bring us out to here. Sure. Let's do that. Okay, let's finish out the top of this hill just so it can be done. Finally finished my homework after 4 hours of sitting at my desk working on the same project and the same paper. That is a main reason why I am so happy I do not have homework in my life anymore. I just have chores. Chores never go away, everybody. All right. Let's do like this. Bring it out to a 2. And bring it back into like a 3, and then that'll be fine. All right, so that's that little bit done. 2, 3. We can do like this. Ooh, that's the same. Don't like that. Never have the same set right like above and below them. It'll just look real awkward. Don't do it. All right, this will be this area done completely, I believe. That's that hill done, which is gonna be cool. What's your favorite food? I love teriyaki. Like Asian foods in general, love them so much. Have you fallen through on your mountains while building them? Yes, we have, many a times. Sweet, that's a lot of work we got done today. This right here, basically from like this point to there was kind of was empty before. So we have placed in a lot of dirt today, everybody. We mined a lot of dirt, we placed a lot of dirt. Time to repair my shovel for the 12th time today from digging out the crater. Lyndon, you are insane. We started we missed a spot. We started a new community project over on the Patreon server. Well, I started with everybody and forced them all to join. It's great. I love having that power. But I started a new community project over there to get everybody kind of interested in building together and just having fun again, where we're building out a giant crater inside of the earth. And then inside of that, we're going to create some big old like fantasy style plants and everything. Like the crater brought all this crazy life with it from an alien planet. And so all these crazy things are happening from the crater that came out of nowhere. So it'll be cool. It'll be a real good one. How do you do the grind for huge projects like this? A lot of time spent talking with y'all. A lot of time spent here hanging out with all of you. Helps a lot. Let's go sleep. But I've also been playing in this world for a very long time, so I have a lot of good network setup, as good tools, good everything there, so it's easier to do all these things. The creator brought sea dwarves. Nice, there we go. Nap time for it. Don't want phantoms. I gotta see this. We gotta sec. Have I killed phantoms in this world? I don't think it's gonna be very many. I've killed 2 horses. That was a mistake. Phantoms. I don't think have I killed a phantom? I've killed 7 phantoms in this world. 1.14. Those came in 1.13. I've killed 7. I sleep so much here. A Vindicator has killed me once, though. That's kind of sad. Zombie Pigmen have killed me 3 times. Magma Cubes twice. Guardians twice. Enderman twice. Creeper twice. And that's all my deaths. You should play Source Block with Pizza Hut. I do play Source Block. I've not been able to meet up with Pete yet, though. I admire your interaction with fans. I really wish I could support on Patreon, but can't afford it. So. Shake and Bake, I totally understand that it's a... I know it's an extra stretch for people, so please don't feel bad about it. How's your pinky not destroyed from holding shift all the time? I've killed only 218. Wow. Where do you get all your gunpowder from? I have a auto mob farm that harvests all my mob drops for me. So I don't kill them by hand, so they don't count towards that. But like the only one that I actually kill by hand is Endermen, which those are at 54,000 Endermen killed. So it just kind of all works together over time. We have a mob farm that just like it's like a general purpose mob farm that does a lot of the hard gathering aspects of everything for me, which has been so nice to have. So very, very thankful for that. I believe it's a Nembomb design, and it fits perfectly underneath our citadel or our palace building back over in Papyrus. So if anybody wants to go find the mob farm I use, it's over there. It's great. It's not the most efficient one. It's not like that crazy mob tower that gives you 40,000 drops an hour, but it gives you enough for a single player world. I have not run it in more than 8 months, and I still have gunpowder left, and I play in this world daily. Skinny Man's big pillager epidemic. Oh gosh, I remember that. We almost had to get the mod team almost had to get involved to clear out all those pillagers. I remember that was not a good day for the pillagers. Let's get up here. So stood there for 2 hours killing all of them. Lyndon, we appreciate your sacrifices. All right, that should be a lot of this hill filled in here as well, which is awesome. What do you plan to build under that hill? Under here, I want to do almost like a... What did I want to do? I want to do like a goblin cave network, but like also old dwarven tunnels. So like the goblins just like came and took over the dwarven tunnels, and kind of they've just been destroyed and just ransacked over time. So the old goblins are living in there now. I think that'd be really fun to do. But that's going to be a project for way down the road, because I do not want to light that up anytime soon. But like if I could like have all my projects like be done as I go throughout them, like that would be so fun. That would be a really cool one to do. It probably should have been something that we built before we did all this terrain up above, but that's a problem for another day. Old coastal dwarven tunnels. Yeah, that's how the dwarves used to get to the coast. And now the dragons have all died due to the goblins cutting off access from the dwarves to the dragon nest. So the dragons didn't have anybody to feed them. So now all of our dragons are dead. And so the coastal dwarves were forced to become mountain dwarves because they didn't have any dragons to guide their boats. Because without dragons, their boats can't move. So I think we're getting this even better, everybody. I think we're really tackling this lore thing down here. He just killed off all the dragons. We got to flesh out the lore. If you want to have good lore behind your world, you got to have some form of like loss and hardship going on. So in this case, the dwarves lost their dragons. Sounds like you're making all this up. King Nothing, what gave it away? Well, you finished that city you started out planning about 6 months ago? What city? Are you talking about the creative time lapse where I talked about how to plan a city? We're building the one on the survival world instead. We're not going to be doing a big creative city project, though. That's not going to happen. The amount of time that would take to finish is not something that I have. But I've got a few other videos coming out soon. There'll be more planning focus on how to build things and stuff like that. I've got a few in the works now that I think would be fun to do. I kind of want to do, like, would you all be interested? I know everybody here likes to know how to build custom trees, but would be something like how to build a custom forest inside of Minecraft be something y'all would be interested in? Like more on like how to actually lay out your forest and everything and have the different layers and everything and like making it actually make sense. Is that something that we should go for? Yes? Okay. You gonna do a second sewers video? We might do the second sewers video when we get a little bit more finished up on the city. Right now I'm transitioning to focusing on building that front area where we have the fountain. No? Okay, Dig Mr. Candy does not want a forest video. Sorry, everybody. Mr. Candy said no forest video, and due to almost being Halloween, we need our candy, so Mr. Candy needs to get what he wants. No. I'll see. I'll work on something, everybody. I'll see what I can do. Where did you come from? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of them. Where did they come from? This is what is wrong, everybody. We have been working in this area the entire time. How did these guys spawn up here for one? And how did they walk all the way over here just to be staring at me? Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Ah, run away, run away, run away. You mad? They're mad you killed off the dragons? I know. I'm sorry. We had to kill the dragons. Sneak attack. Nailed it. That deserves a chicken. Not even just apples today. That deserves a chicken. You. I hate you. You with the banner. You suck. And now we, can we, like, get you, like... Oh, no, you're gonna kill me. There's no way I could get you. I like this terrain even more now. It was worth the 2 dirt, everybody. It was worth the 2 dirt. The big brain moment. We've got a big brain time, everybody. I'd love to see a video about building paths and terrain directly surrounding it. We could do something like that. Have you considered putting a ton of villagers into your city? Quilt, after I did the village transformation for when 1.14 dropped, I am never putting villagers in a build that I do again. I hated them so much. He got spleefed. Professional spleef player here, everybody. Whatever happened to spleef? Does any minigame servers play that anymore? Is that kind of like a dead game? Nobody spleefs anymore? The spleefing doesn't happen? What can we do here? How about putting passive friendly pillagers into a village? That could be, I mean, they at least don't spawn iron golems. The problem is that villagers spawn iron golems everywhere they are, and iron golems are so annoying. They just stand in weird places on your builds. They make it so annoying to get around. And if you accidentally hit a villager who walks in front of you while you're building something, and you are the enemy target number 1 of the entire area. I have like 20 on the Patreon server. Yeah, I'm putting them inside of my source block village thing that we're making because we need to have a lot of resources to get, but that village is actually going to be on the outskirts of everything in the end, so it'll be okay to have them there. Okay, so we're through 3 shulker boxes already. That's pretty good. We're gonna need to find a new base camp for where we get all of the dirt and everything from here soon. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to turn on replay mod for this entire thing. Rip using this in a video. Oopsies. Oh, guess that's the thing. Uh-oh. There goes my plan for part of an episode. Major rip, man. Major rip. Oh, our inventory's full. Nice. Mistakes have been made. It's not a flip moment without stupid mistakes. Like that. It's not a flip stream. Let's make it here, here. Lucky I can watch it live. Yeah, exactly. Cobblestone, my old enemy, we meet again. What are you talking about, Cobblestone? Cobblestone's right there. Cobblestone's a good guy, okay? Cobblestone deserves love too. Let's do something like that. This area is going to be a little bit more on the straighter side while we kind of start to curve it here, because this little stone path that you're seeing in the middle, this part, that's actually all going to be a river. I thought you said you hated cobblestone. I don't like building with cobblestone too much, but I modified the texture of it so it's not so repetitive, and I think we got a good one now. The reason why I don't like cobblestone is how cobblestone I think is a great block. I think it really has a lot of good uses for it, but because it's so easy to farm in the game and it's so easy to build with, is that so many people just rely on cobblestone everywhere in their build, and I find that really, really not great. That's the problem I have with cobblestone. It's not the block itself, it's how much it's used. No, Yindy, it's fine. It's fine. Fly over your mountains, please. We did that like 20 minutes ago. You missed it. All right. What do we got going on in here? We've got a lot of cool things. Okay. Let's do that. And then we can come back here. 1, 2, and 3. All right. And then bring it back. Nope, that was meant to come backwards. Bring it back for a tour. Oh, am I out of dirt? No, I'm not out of dirt. We'll bring it back again for a 1, and we can do a 2. Well, I guess that's a 2. So we'll do a 1 here. Do a 2. Bring back a little bit more. If I play Minecraft on my phone, can I join the Patreon? Unfortunately, it is a Java Edition Patreon server. So Bedrock Edition does not work on it, unfortunately. I really wish Bedrock had like better server stuff, because I'd be happy to open like a second one for it for the Patreon, like side over there as well, if it were possible. But since it has to be like a realm, basically, that sounds really, really annoying to work with. Unless you're like a Minecraft sponsored server. Do you plan to do a massive terraforming project on SourceBlock? Yeah, we will. We're working through a few things right now to get set up for it. Silk Touch is still very much needed. Or no, I guess we got Silk Touch in the last episode. And we have the beacon, so now we can start beacon mining and getting a lot of good resources. So the projects will start picking up over on SourceBlock a lot here soon. Y'all just gotta give me some time to get a few things prepped over there. Now that we got a beacon, though, we can start blasting away a bunch of stone and do a lot of good terraforming work. Realms are pretty decent. Silent Whisperer has one, and it works fairly well, apart from the massive lag when there are more than about 5 people. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thankfully for everybody who is on the Patreon server, we just added another 3 gigs of memory to the server, so it's going to run a heck of a lot smoother now. So thank you to Cube Toast for doing that for me. That was awesome of them. So we've got a lot of cool things going with it here soon. Hopefully, we should get a lot of better performance. We got a lot of amazing things planned for the start of the year, or for when like kind of coming around the new year. We'll have a lot of new stuff going on in the server. I'm really excited about it. And don't worry, everybody who is a patron that's in this chat right now, the world is not going to reset. We're not going to be resetting the world. We're going to be doing something different. Yeah, we downloaded more WAM, and now the server runs faster. Hecking heck yeah, fam. Two, 3, and 2. All the dedicated WAM. We have so much WAM. I will still have 2 FPS, but Disco Duck, you won't lag the server side. See? Worth it. Good stuff here. Oh, I guess we're doing that. That's gonna work. Okay, there's that. All right, I'm filling that stuff in there. Okay. I'm so confused. All right. I sort of wish I could make Minecraft run better, but the issue is that none of it is performance rated. It's all just fans running loudly and my computer gets hot. Therefore, allocating more RAM just won't help because it has enough RAM. It's just not ventilated well enough. That's a bummer. Computers are a pain, man. They are such a pain to fix and like get running well. I love my new computer. It's amazing, but oh my gosh, did it take a long time to get set up correctly. I spent a good like 8 hours building my computer just to make sure everything fit right, the wires were in the right places, so it'd be properly ventilated and just all that stuff. And it was time well spent. Like, it's very, very nice now. What shader did you use in your YouTube posts? They were the Voyager shaders. I can show that to y'all here in a bit. They're not very good for gameplay. If you're looking for shaders to like play in the game with, don't use them. They will make your head spin. It'd be awful. But here, I'll show you. Voyager is a, light screen warning. Get an external fan. Yeah, you just plug a fan in on USB and you're set. But like, it's gonna be a little laggy if you're all here probably. Like, it doesn't work too well like when you're playing the game itself. It just doesn't. The sun's pretty bright and everything, but like, look at this. Like, look how bright the sun is randomly right there. And then you go like this, it's not bright. But if you go like right here, super bright when you're like not focused on the sun, but you look at the sun, not bright. But over here, super bright. Voyager version 6 does not work with AMD graphics card. Tested it myself. Yeah, I'm on not AMD. But if we go over here and go into shaders, the one I use is under their shaders option. It is atmosphere settings and it's volumetric fog. You can turn it on at full time. It's so cool looking. I think we might be too high in the air to have it though. Did we turn that on? Oh, is that morning only that we turned on? Morning. Yeah, so turn that off. And you see like all those clouds and everything over there? We're a bit too high for it to work pretty well, but let's take a look over here and you all can see a little bit more about what I'm getting at. But like down, yeah, we'll just pause up here and watch the sunset. It'll be very pretty. Look at this. Like that right there is just so freaking pretty. Look, like just that's Minecraft, everybody. Like, that is insane that you can do that with Minecraft. And then the night in this one is pretty crazy too. It gets super dark though. I saw your Twitter post today, which you endorsed the shader pack and went to download, but it says right there on the page of the shaders only work on NVIDIA. Yeah, it might have ray tracing on it. I wouldn't be surprised. But like, look, like if you, it's like bright as day right here, and we're not like, it's nighttime, but it's like, it is beta though. It is still a beta shader pack. It's not the person, the creator who's working on it. Unfortunately, I can't read any of their stuff because they're French. They only speak in French, but they've got a lot of cool stuff going on, and we're gonna get mobs all over the freaking place up here. So we're not gonna be doing this much longer. Like, look at this. Look at how dark it is. Just like, you all can probably barely see this. I can barely see it on my screen. We're just gonna get out of this. Sorry, dark to white screen. That's great. How do you zoom? It's through Optifine. Ooh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. I felt the computer when it's running, it's not even that hot, just fan so loud. I think the external fan would actually help with that because there'd still be fan noise. I'm back. How's the building going? It's going good, Callord. I realized I forgot to start replay mods, so that's a little annoying. But other than that, we're good. We've been doing a lot of cool stuff today. Oh, that's not a rocket. That's a chicken. A chicken is most indeed not a rocket. We don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. Well, we've got a lot of this done. What we need to start doing now is figuring out what this mountain area is going to look like. Do you have a server? I have a Patreon server. If you'd like to join that, you're more than welcome to. I do not have a public server, though. Rocket powered chicken. I like it. You can eat it. It's like a spicy firecracker. How far will the Nordic village go? The Nordic village is basically just going to fill in this spot. It'll probably stop right about in there. And where we have this mountain area dipping down like that, dipping down into there and going back up, that's probably where it's going to stop too. And we might do like a wall along here or just like a really thick forest. I'm not sure. Exclamation point Patreon. I'll get you the link to my Patreon page, and then all the information is over there. But I want to like continue this wall design we have here. I love this thing. I want to continue that up in here. I love that this like type of architecture we're going with on the Nordic one is so bulky. It's so big and bulky compared to everything else we do. Everything else I do is very small and slender and smooth, where this is the very big. Whether you have a spooky Halloween special tomorrow for your channel? No, there's just gonna be a regular video. I figured everybody else is doing spooky Halloween stuff, so I would do just a regular old Minecraft video. Woo! Hopefully it doesn't backfire on me. Woo! I didn't have any good ideas for Halloween this year. I didn't have anything that I was like, I have to do this. Bulkiness keeps the cold out of it. Okay, so we need to start figuring out what we're doing with all this stone stuff, everybody. That's gonna be the next plan. So I kind of want to have this come back over to here. I'm gonna do like here. And Boss Man, thank you so much for the 25 bits, and welcome back, dude. How you doing? We go here. So I think if we bring the mountains back. How many subs did you have when you started this channel? About 1,000. What do we want to do for the mountain here? I wanted to bring this back. Let's fly on top of the mountain. This might need to be big brain thinking flip time. So we have this point right out here. And I want to have that be like where the mountain starts there. And I was almost thinking this area, then we could kind of bring it out here a little bit more and bring it back a bit so we can have it sway back and in, or maybe we have it like go slightly back and forward and kind of protrude out into this area, and then that actually isn't like a point, but it's kind of where it comes back to. That could be kind of nice. The song is groovy. It's by Party Hard. I'm gonna take a break from cheering so much. Boss Man, thank you for the 400 bits, dude. I appreciate it. Any advice on getting subs at the beginning of a channel? Make the content that you want to make and always try and improve every single video that you do. Try and improve one thing. Don't try and go for the perfect video right away, but always try and improve one thing per video that you do. And it'll help you out a lot. Let's just make a rough line with a stone right here. I like how we have a random torch there. Because basically, what I wanted to have here is that mountain be alone. And then this one is going to come back, and that'll be kind of a steadier up point. And we're going to have another mountain bit in here that I'm thinking almost is going to be more like our far guy down there. So it works its way up, levels out a bit, and works its way up a little bit more. I think that might be kind of a cool way to do it. But we'll see as we kind of move throughout this whole area. Yeah, try the mill. Should be custom search for pick block keybind. Yeah, y'all got it. We can have this kind of coming across here and bringing it back maybe one more. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we do here, and have kind of like a point coming out, and bring it all the way around. I guess like this. That's we got a lot more stone on us. Good. All right, this is the rough way we're making this shape here. This is not. It's gonna be an interesting one, everybody. We want to do this. That'll be good. And then we can do you, and then bam. That's gonna line us up roughly with this area, which will be good. That's close enough for now. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3. Then we go kind of 1, 2, and then we can bring in some dirt and do a little bit of action coming back here. Have you done the trees yet? We haven't done very many trees yet today, but we kind of got sidetracked on a little too much mountain work, so I don't know how much on the tree side we're actually going to get done today, unfortunately. I'm looking at the clock, and we've been took a little bit longer than I thought it would to get all of the stuff done that we did. So unfortunately, I think trees might be for Friday. I'm thinking Friday could be a good tree day. We could build a bunch more trees on Friday and call it good from there. Bacher, thank you so much for the 11 bits, dude. All right, bye nows. All right, okay. So then we can come up here and do something like this. Have it inching up this way a little bit more. And then we can do some, like, I'm thinking like a peak almost like at this point would be kind of good. Something like real low, so that feels very grand next to it. And then we can come over here. I think that, no, because that puts us still lower than those. Yeah, this can be a really low one. This can be low. How does this look scale-wise from down here? What's your schedule for content now that you're a full-time content creator? I think I'm going to move into... That's a good height. That's a good general height for us. I think I'm going to move into Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday for videos. And do 4 videos a week and 3 streams a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, there'll be no video, but they will be a live stream. I think that'd be a good way to do it. So we'll see. That's my rough plan right now. But it's nighttime already, so we need to do a sleepy thing. There are foxes in Bedrock Minecraft now. There are indeed. Don't overwork yourself. Well, I did 5 videos last week and 5 videos this week, so I think 4 videos is probably a healthier amount for me. Because I was doing 3 videos before I did this full time. So if I do 4 videos and 3 live streams, I'll be totally fine. I'm not going to work on the weekends. That's a big part for it. I can have videos go out Saturday and Sunday without me working, so. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my video grind day. Sounds like a good schedule. Maybe I'll only be able to catch the Friday streams in most, but I'll definitely watch all the videos. Yeah, I'm thinking occasionally we'll do like a Sunday one or something just to get a little bit more European friendly. We'll do like a Sunday morning stream, but we'll see on that. No promises on those, just because Sundays I've been realizing how much I enjoy the chill Sunday of not working, so we'll see. Sunday during the day would be good. Yeah. You've come so far, Whip, since I happened upon your channel like 1.5 years ago. It's been a big change, huh, boss man? It has been a very big change. Changed my life completely. If you asked me a year ago, even 2 years ago, if I would someday be playing video games like playing Minecraft as a full-time job, like I definitely would not. I would have laughed. As much as I might have wanted to, I've been like, yeah, it's not going to happen. So I very much appreciate all of the love and everything y'all have given and making this a possibility for me. So thank you all. Now we got some very bright and cheery, happy music to go along with that. Do you have a world that you play in for fun, or is it just this one? Piece of Knife, this is the only single player world I play in. I don't have a non-content creating world anymore. I did for a while, like way back when, but it's just it didn't make sense. Like, I love playing Minecraft, don't get me wrong, but Minecraft, I found myself getting burnt out on Minecraft a lot more than not, just because all I was doing was playing Minecraft. When I was playing it like on my own time, being like, ooh, I love this game, it's so cool. And I'm playing it, creating stuff in videos. I'm like, ooh, I love this game. It's so cool. After a while, you're like, I never want to stare at a block again. Ever again. Nobody can make me. It's not going to happen. So, kind of get to this point where it's just like, maybe not today. So, trying to avoid that one, you know? You said you'd be playing video games for a living like 100 years ago. You would have been burned at a stick. They would be like, what's a video game? What's a game? The only thing we do is work. All you do here is work. I sub when you were at 280 or something like that. It's a wild how much you've done. Yeah. It's been a journey for sure. We have grown a lot over the last years. Myself as a person, as a content creator, streamer, whatever you want to say, I've changed. If you look at the original videos I've done, anybody out there or who's watching this right now is like, I want to be a streamer. I want to do this for a living. Like, that's so cool that he's doing it. Go watch the original videos I did and look at where I started. They're so bad. They're terrible compared to now. Even now, there's a lot of things I want to improve. But now I know how to improve it is the big difference. Or I know like what I need to do. Just randomly thought I'd find out when it was. It's easy to pinpoint because I know exactly which videos I discover you from. Nice. Build vids are fun to watch because you're so different then? Yeah. Like, even just like the original building with whip videos, like, if anything, like confidence for me has changed so much. YouTube's at the point where it's even affecting like how I talk to people, like how I present myself, like when I'm out socially. Like, I'm a totally different person. Not totally different, like same bit there underneath, but
Terminator 1000, Terminator.
Oh my gosh,
1000,
Lyndon.
Terminator 100, Terminator 100 bonus 220 hashtag double dirt gang.
That sounds, I don't know if we got to do that as a hashtag. That just sounds wrong, but thank you so much for the 2,200 bits, dude. Lyndon, I think you got the top bits of the day. Thank you very much for the support today, dude. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, everybody who's got a sub, throw them double dirts in the chat. Yo, are we hitting that 3-hour time already? Look at me. The double dirt life. They're all still great videos. I go back for ideas. I appreciate it. The gift sub gang. Yeah, the gift sub gang, for real. Boss man, I think you gotta look at the Friedrich. Friedrich said they wanted in as well, so. So many blocks of dirt, guys. So many blocks of dirt everywhere. How much long do you think you'll be streaming? Probably not too much longer, to be honest. Oh no. Bossman looked up. Bossman looked up at the numbers. I know. I'm sorry, Al. I gotta go make dinner, or gotta go eat dinner and do all that stuff. Girlfriend is amazing in his cooking, but you know, I gotta go hang out and say hi and do all that stuff. Can't play Minecraft all the time. Otherwise, I'd be on stream and be like, "All right, guys, we're back here for more Minecraft. Yeah, let's yeah, we're gonna." That's the thing we're gonna do today. So we want to avoid that whip because we all know that one is not the entertaining one. Cereal gang, cereal sounds delicious. I've been doing yogurt and granola with like blueberries or raspberries on top of it for breakfast every day for like the last week or two. It's been so good. Where do I live? I live in Seattle. What time is it in America? Well, America spans like 3 time zones, but 5 time zones actually. But for me, it is 5:30. Yep. And down here, and place a little blocky block. $9 p.m. from East Coast for me. So you're on the East Coast over there? Live on Vancouver Island. Oh, very cool. I'm going up to Victoria next week. Not quite Vancouver, but right up in your neck of the woods. All right, let's do something like this. That's fine. I don't like how flat this is over here. Well, we kind of bring this all out right over here. Trying to give it some random point where it came out a little bit more. Maybe like where this is going to be held back a little bit longer, it's going to be kind of stretches itself. That could work. And we can bring the dirt up even higher. Oh. All of the ideas. Sometimes I forget I live in a large country. It's 8 here in Louisiana. It's pretty crazy. The Brit gang. Almost 1 a.m. gang. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying to be better. Hey, we started at 3 today, not 3:30. So, you know, we started a half hour earlier than we normally do. Let's do one of these. Right there. Okay. Let's try and fill this last stuff in here, and then we should be good. It's weird, I was looking to Ireland, the whole country is the size of Michigan. Really? Minnesota gang, 8 p.m. here, we still going? The Minnesota gang. That's a phrase you never expect to hear. Gotta go now. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out. Ireland has a really small population even for its land area too. Yeah. I like this. I love this. When we get like a forest along the whole top of this, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cool. Just moved to Texas this summer, but New Jersey gang for life. I feel like to be like part of like, yeah, I'm in the Texas gang. Like, I love Texas. Go Texas. You gotta be born in Texas. Nobody adopts the Texas lifestyle. You have to be a Texan to live that way. Can't wait for that download. Oh, when all of this area is finished, like, oh my gosh. The problem is that this hill right here, the problem that we're facing is the hill right here is well above the snow level on those mountains. So that means this whole hill here, realistically, we have to make it snowy across the entire top of it pretty much, which is okay. Like, that's a good problem to have. But like the hill here is like halfway up those mountains, meaning these mountains need to go up a lot higher. No one adopts a Vancouver Island lifestyle. I feel like Vancouver's pretty tame. I've spent a good amount of time in Vancouver. I've enjoyed all of it. Vancouver has some amazing sushi restaurants. That's for sure. Vancouver is a really cool city. I like that a lot. I was really fortunate enough to spend some time up there during the Winter Olympics, and that was so fun. Back when the Winter Olympics were up in Vancouver, oh, so many years ago. It was still such like a highlight experience for me till this day. It was so cool being there for the Olympics. Is there like a Canadian food / dish? Poutine would probably be the big Canadian one that most people think about. Poutine is really good. It's basically French fries, with a bunch of bacon on top of it and some other cheesy goody bits and everything. It's very good. It's terrible for you, but it's so good. Double Dirt Gang shirt when? Just need to make it like a super comical. I need like a dirt medallion. Like have my character with like a dirt medallion just being like, yo. And we're known for our landscape, not food. It's called Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is just a food type. I don't know. The 2 times I've eaten at Tim Hortons, I got sick both times. And I ate at pretty good ones too. They were the one up in Whistler. Both times I got sick. But was the donut worth it? You bet it was. The mini donuts they have, killer. Absolutely killer. You in any sports? I don't follow anything too religiously. I like this. I mean, I support all the Seattle teams like Seahawks, Sounders, occasionally Mariners. But those are kind of the main ones I go for. If I like choose a sport to watch like on TV or something, I typically which is very, very rare, but sometimes I'll tune into like some of the water polo game going on. And the Rugby World Cup on Saturday. Ooh, I might have to check that out. That Rugby World Cup has been going on for forever, right? That's been a really long time now. Poutine is different everywhere you go in Canada. I'm from Quebec, so it's created and the base poutine is fries with gravy and cheese curds. Yeah. It's as good as it sounds, everybody. There's a lot of American restaurants now that try and like copy it just because it has to be good type thing, and they do such a bad job. I was staying in a hotel up in Whistler around the holidays last year, and we had someone we were there that they had as like a meal for one of the restaurants in the hotel, and got it, and oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so worth it. Brother's super into rugby, so I ended up watching it too. Rugby's fun to watch. I wish I knew more about it. Like, rugby's one of those games where I really wish I knew more about it. I almost started playing it when I was in college, actually. We had a really big club team at my college. But I had hurt my back a long time ago when I was swimming, and so I really did not want to injure it any worse, because it's still like it's a back injury, unfortunately, that keeps up with you. So I was like, I don't want to risk it playing rugby and getting smashed by somebody and just totally ruining my back. Rugby is the bomb diggity. It's hard to understand at first, but you just got to watch it a bit to understand. Yeah. Yeah, I had one of my best friends from freshman year of college. He was from South Africa, so he was big into rugby, and so he explained a good amount of the sport to me. So I kind of got a decent idea of it. But stopped playing rugby for a back injury. Now I just coach it. Oh, very cool. Coach Acko, there's your name comes into play there. Yeah, after I got done with swimming, I went back and coached water polo for 2 years, kind of in between going to school and everything like that. It was really fun. Coaching stuff was a really, really good time. I coached our 8 and under team, our 12 and under team, and our 18 and under team. So I coached kind of like the wide spectrums of it, and it was so fun. Both were so different, but it was cool. It was a cool time. All right, we're almost done, everybody. We're almost done with all of this dirt. And then I think on Friday we come back with some more mountain. No, Friday's tree day. Friday we're building trees. We said we're building trees. I will, in the meantime, figure out the plan for this whole thing up here. So that'll be a good one. Huh. This right here, though, this is starting that, like, when those mountains are finishing, like right here where you kind of see that full glimpse picture of all of it. Oh, it's so good. 8-year-olds playing water polo. I could barely even swim at that age. It was hilarious. It was so funny. None of them can pick up the ball, so they're all just like chasing it, like hitting it like this, and it's hilarious. Love the resource fact. However, I'm interested in making my own. Would you mind making videos on how to you go about? I don't think those. I'm not really interested in doing videos like that, Squeeno. But if you want to check out somebody, look up Uncle Jam. Just Uncle UNCLE Jam JAM, and he has a great one on it. He has a great tutorial series on how to make a resource pack. But I think everybody, this is actually gonna have to do it for today. I'm hitting that limit right now. I'm starting to hit that limit of like, ooh, we gotta get off the Minecraft for the day. I've been on here since basically 7 o'clock this morning, doing random things in the game, and have been working super hard today. So I think unfortunately that's gonna have to do it for me. But we can check this all out with some fancy schmancy shaders. Look at all that. We were able to get a lot of work done today though. So thank you everybody so much for hanging out today. Everybody with the subs, donations, everything like that. Demonic Wizard, Lyndon, if you both are still in here, thank you both very much for the support today. Very much appreciate it. But let us go check out who is live. Paddleboy, thank you so much for the prime.
More of the Tibetan-esque build.
We got more for that coming to you on Saturday. We'll get the next episode out for that one. Let's see here. Who is live right now that I know? No, I just got here. I know, dog. I'm so sorry. I gotta get going, though. But, alright. We are going to be rating a good buddy of mine, Silent Scale. He's just getting his stream started right now. Everybody, I need y'all. I need y'all to help me out with this one, alright? I need y'all to everybody join and just get a big old flip raid in the chat, alright? Need everybody join in on this one. It's going to be a really good one. He's a smaller streamer, but he's got... It'd be really fun if y'all can join in with me on this one, all right? Everybody join in on the raid to Silent Scale. Appreciate it very much. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Hopefully y'all had a enjoyable time here. And I'll catch you all on the flip side.